everybody? I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very sorry for not doing our SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. I got sidetracked due to family situations and, well, other situations that I'm going to talk about a little bit tonight. So normally this is the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream where it's members only that can be in the chat room. But because I'm late, way late from our 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start, well, guess what? It's open to everybody in the chat room for this once a year opportunity. So welcome. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, thank you so much for being here. If you do join us, because this is way late, it's 10:30. We normally start at 8:50 p.m. or thereabouts. And I want to thank you, everybody who comes and joins us. But please make sure you smash the like button if you do join us. So this is going to be a rather short conversation potentially, but you never know. And I appreciate everybody for being here. Once again, chat rooms open to everybody, which is rare on a Wednesday night. It's never happened before. This is the first time because I am so late. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. Making money regardless of what stocks or the feds do, because we're going to have our freedom papers. That's exactly what we need to do. And by the way, let me start off something. Some of you have never used the StreamYard app. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do live streams, if you want to actually make videos and record them and then post them somewhere else, you can do that with StreamYard. And of course, you see me on YouTube, so therefore it can be done that way. You can stream to other platforms as well. So Facebook, you can stream to Twitter. You can actually pick a different location. You can do Twitch. You can do several locations, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, they have a free version. Think about that. You can do it for free. So that's one of the things. And down below in the description box, there is a link to get signed up with StreamYard. And the next information I need to share, tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m., Larimar City and Resort in the Dominican Republic, we're going to have on the man. It's going to be Danny Malky. He's like the North American commercial real estate man for Claire HP. The developers, the number 2 man is going to be in the house tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m. to answer questions. And oh my goodness, you do not want to miss this, because I know some new things that are going to come out, and I'm not even going to share it tonight because it's awesome. You guys are going to have to come back at 7:05 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. Tomorrow night, real estate investing, no credit check, no qualifying. They're still in the first phase, and prices go up 2.5%. in the month of July. That is 2 weeks from now. So you don't have to worry about that. You can put down your $1,000 deposit and get yourself a condo. And they have lots, ladies and gentlemen, lots, 450 square meters or $105,000. That's exactly right. You might want to get one of those, but they plan on opening. I'll give you a little bit of something right now. Those lots, 450 square meters, surrounds a golf course. And by the way, they are going to allow you to build. You have 1 year to buy the lot. You can do monthly payments. And then you're going to have another year to a year and a half to build your home. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The first phase, when this is built at the end of 2025, you're going to roll in through the gates and you are going to see some awesome villas. Oh, yes. I'm not even going to tell you anything more because you're going to have to come back tomorrow night. And I'm telling you, this project is going to be like none other in all of the world. Okay, wait till you find out some things that I didn't even know about. And I will say one other thing because I have been apparently incorrect about one thing. And I'm saddened a little bit because I thought they were going to have the 10,000 seat arena. They're not. I was hoping they had that 10,000 seat convention thing. They're not. But don't worry. This place is fantastic. They said they will have something. It's just not going to be that big. But it's fantastic. Wait, don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Daniel Malky will be here tomorrow from Claire HP, the number 2 man at the developers of Larimar. Straight from the horse's mouth. If you have questions, you need to be here. All right. I know some people might have left because I didn't show up, but I'm going to actually do this. Professor Auntie Val is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. She has the icon next to her name, and I thank her so much for that. And the meaning, what I said was professor. That's right. She's always brewing something up, and brewing up the beachfront Java is what she's been doing, ladies and gentlemen. And so therefore, let me get to the tagline, shall we? Good evening, fam. With the heart, with the strength, with the cup of Java now in the house. She's got the notification. That's a 2 thumbs up. That's for sure. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for letting me know. And oh, by the way, how can I forget? Now I won't because of that Java in the mix. You get 15% off, SSN fam. 15% off by using this link that I'm about to put down in the chat room. You have to go show some love and support. Please do this for Professor Auntie Val. Her entrepreneur journey has started once again with Beachfront Java. Go show some love. It's whole beans, it's drip ground, and it starts at $19.95 for the drip ground. Whole bean bags, 1 pound, 2 pound, 5 pound. And she has some more surprises coming if it hasn't came already for all you coffee lovers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I'm going to get you the link. It'll be right down below in the chat room. Everybody that's here tonight and who sees a replay in the chat room is where it's going to be. All right. So that's the first thing. Obsidian Lion, the co-keeper, is wondering where my whereabouts were earlier. We normally start these at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday nights. No, Wednesday nights, 8:50 p.m. Monday nights at 8:50 p.m. Friday nights at 9:10 p.m. And tomorrow, a special edition talking about Larimar at 7:05 p.m. You do not want to miss it. And Obsidian Lion, the co-keeper, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream, the late night edition with the icon next to his name. And he says, is there going to be a live today? Well, I know I missed you. I know I'm way late, but hopefully you're going to be here. Money, making money, regardless of what stocks say, maybe not. Hope all is well. What stocks say, we need our freedom papers, ladies and gentlemen. So here's how we're going to get our freedom papers. As you know, the Federal Reserve looks like no rate increase. They are standing pat. Standing pat means they will not reach their target of 2%. That just means we're going to have a long 30 to 45 days of basically nothing happening of much. All right. Inflation is still going. Nothing's going to stop. These guys don't care. And just like I said, they went up to their 5.0 to 5.25. They don't have the guts. They should have raised interest rates another 0.25. They're saying we're going to see what happens. Wiping out the middle class is what they're doing. Miracle Bro, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to his name as well. The young gun is here. The young entrepreneurs in the house. And he says his tagline, SSN Nation Unite. Where is Eric? That's right. It's like a who and where is Waldo. I'm sorry again, ladies and gentlemen. I had a little family situation. We had an older family member, nothing bad, that could not do DocuSign. So we were trying to help him out that way. It took 2 hours. Then, like I said, I was talking with Daniel Malky, who will be on tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. And I have some updated news, but I can't even tell you except the ones I did tell you already. So that's the only thing I'm going to tell you because it's exciting. Don't miss this tomorrow night. If you want to find some real estate property that's still inexpensive, that's going to be luxury upscale, but at the same time, it's going to be family friendly, this is going to be the project you want to be in. And if you can still buy a 1-bedroom for $92,000. Vanessa Comagate is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to her name. The Seamless Genius is in the house. She's making money while she sleeps with her Airbnb of malls. That's right. You heard me, ladies and gentlemen. This woman, the Seamless Genius, has come with renting out a kiosk to business people, renting her kiosk. She sits at home and collects passive income. And it can be scaled up. And the experiment is working beautifully right now. She's in the right mall, has the right people renting from her with the right business. Of course, beauty field. Can't go wrong with that. So therefore, let's welcome her, everybody. And her tagline, hey, fam, no boss tonight. That's right. The boss is late. He's doing a lot of things. He's getting excited about Larimar once again. Again, don't miss tomorrow night. It's almost like I want to share some things. Okay, first of all, I am going to share some things. So you guys, because you already know about this, you know the boardwalk, and you know the boardwalk is going to be 2.5 kilometers. All right, 2.5 kilometers is about 1.5 miles. So initially, it was going to be 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers is 1.8 miles. So it's actually 3 kilometers is the plan. It's not 2.5. It's not 2 kilometers. He's saying 3. Now, if anybody's been to Hawaii, if you go from the marina, I'll even say Hilton, and you walk all the way down Waikiki Beach, that is, I believe, it's 2.5 miles till you get to Diamond Head. Okay? Except it's not a continuous route. There's no boardwalk. You can walk it, but you're going to be in the sand because there's no restaurants all the way down. For the majority of it, there's a lot of restaurants and all that, and bars and things like that, but not the whole way. These guys are going to do 1.8 miles the whole way. Restaurant, bars, beach club. Oh, don't miss tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And now you're going to be more excited when you know more. James Way, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. And he says, hope all is okay. Yes, everything is fine. I am very sorry. I was talking with my brother after we had some things to do as well. And again, I ran overtime and then I didn't realize. I was like, in fact, I even forgot what day it was because I was like, why is there 2 live streams in the back of my office here? What's going on? I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be on a live stream. What's happening? So I'm sorry again, ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry. We have some free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. If you haven't gotten your free stocks, go get them, ladies and gentlemen. And if you already have Robinhood and Webull, why aren't you sharing your link with your friends so they can get free stocks and you can get free stocks? Down below in the description below the video, please. All right. So that's where you go get that. And Wealthfront, they're giving 5% APY on your savings account with Wealthfront. And guess what? Wealthfront manages your money at no cost as long as the money that you put in is $500 to $4,099. Free management. Once you go over $4,999 into the $5,000 and up range, then they do charge their little management fee. But nonetheless, the links are down below in the description. All right, James Way, I am fine. Sorry I'm late, everybody. If you're here right now, I appreciate it. I humbly appreciate you waiting around for over an hour and a half. But thank you so much, Victor Marrero. Hello, all. I hope everything is okay with Eric. Perhaps a connection issue. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero. I am extremely fine. And I know you may not be here because it is late, but thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to your name. Yes, we hope all is well. Professor Auntie Val says there he is, showing the heart and the strength. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the beachfront coffee. 5 stars all the way around is what I'm seeing. And here's the link once again. Make sure you go over there, get your 15% off. You don't need to know a promo code. It's built in from the link itself. Free shipping in the contiguous United States, the lower 48 states, Alaska, and Hawaii normally cost more for shipping, so you probably might have to pay, but who knows? Now, remember, this is all a startup. That's right. She just started it up, and she has more items coming. So you're going to have to go back. If you haven't been back in 2 weeks, guess what? There's drip ground now, and there's some more flavors as well from Honduras, from Guatemala, from Indonesia, from Africa, different blends. You got to go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not ordinary. Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial, is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name as well. He brings his tagline this evening. Good evening, SSN family. ABMM, always be making money. That's what we're trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Get that passive income coming in. And in case you missed it, I'd also dropped a video today recently. That was my number 3 pick. The top 5 Punta Cana, Dominican Republic investment areas is inside Vista Cana for number 3. Go check it out. You can get condos, you can get villas, you can get townhomes, but don't sleep on starting a business where you have people, 10,000, 15,000 people are going to live inside of that complex. You will have plenty of people to sell to, and you can get your own business center there, either at the beginning of the complex before you come into Vista Cana, or inside of Vista Cana, you can set up shop because they have a commercial zone. That's right. Now is the time to get your buildings. Okay. If you want to start a business, get your spot while the spot is cheap. So again, Curtis Davis is here, Mr. Financial, and he helps people on these YouTube streets as well with financial news, updates, and information throughout the day. And his name in the YouTube streets is Chilly Davis with 2 L's. Chilly Davis. So go show some love. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're still not there yet. We got to add about another 50 subscribers right now so he can get monetized. At least he's helping people out at no cost. This is the SSN Academy, SSN University. He's one of the professors, ladies and gentlemen. How do you like that? And it's the no guru zone. That means there's no selling of ebooks, no selling of anything. You need your money to make money for you. So why give it away? Right? So you can get information from Chilly Davis. Go over there, subscribe, click the all notification bell, because you know YouTube doesn't like giving out notifications to people when they're trying to help you. All right. Obsidian Line, the code keeper. Welcome back. He says hello. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I appreciate it. Jawway J, he wanted the guys from Larimar. They're coming in the house tomorrow. We're going to have Daniel Malky, and also Realtor Gwen is going to be here if you're interested in getting something at Larimar. The link is down below in the description, I think. Hold on a second. Here, let me put something in the chat room because I don't think I have it down there. Quite frankly, now that I'm thinking about it, let me put down Larimar's info. In fact, I wonder if I can. No. I'll do it this way. Here's the WhatsApp. and the info. Tell Gwen you're from SSN Nation. Go and call him up and see what they have, because after you find out what the deal is tomorrow, I think you will have a lot of people going to buy at Larimar. Jawway J, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. And he brings his tagline, good evening, SSN. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, everyone is doing well. That is for sure. And you don't want to miss tomorrow night, Jawway J. I'm telling you right now. Do not miss it, because remember when you were talking about those caves underneath? That's going to be addressed. And you guys know that their towers are only 15 towers tall. And some people may not know that these guys have built towers bigger than higher, taller than 15 stories, 16 stories high. So for them, this is a piece of cake, 15 stories. Now, they've built 60 stories high, 70 stories high. So 15 stories, well, no big deal. They're talking big mess, though. I got to say, they're coming with it, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, Jawway J, they built a new road this week that goes out almost to the cliff. So it just happened. So now they're getting ready to make sure. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the rumor is true. Looking for a model on the cliff in the month of July. I'm like, well, when are you going to get started? You guys can ask questions tomorrow. That's right. Everybody who comes into the SSN Nation, they know. If you come in here, there's going to be people asking questions. You can't run. You can't hide. He says, I'm down. I said, then you can come on. All is good. So this is going to be beautiful tomorrow night. So if you have questions about Larimar, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have it from, I believe, he's number 2 at Claire HP or number 2 in the Dominican Republic for this. Either way, he's a North American guy. He's North American commercial real estate division. He's number 1. All right. Juan Andres, he can call him up and talk to him. All right, let's get to the story. You guys don't miss tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We're talking all things Larimar, and it can go for a long time, because today we were talking for over an hour just based on some things, and I was just like, what's going to happen on the live stream? It could be freaking 2 hours. All right, so anyhow, Victor Morrell says, hello, all. Let's do this. And welcome back to the SSN Nation Welcome Wednesday Night Live Stream. And if you're around, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I'm way late tonight. I took off where it's members only tonight. So you just don't need the icon. This will be the one time of the year because I'm so late. So I did not put on where it just had to be members with the icon. This will be the only Wednesday night that this has happened in 3 years. All right. So let's call it what it is. Obsidian Line, the code keeper. I got a little worried, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, go get your 15% off at the Beachfront Coffee. And after, if you have tasted the coffee, make sure you leave a review. They'll send you an email saying, hey, please give us a review, but leave a review. Let me know what you guys are thinking. All right. Jawway J says, I don't forget to leave a review for Beachfront Java. There we go. Exactly. He mentioned it. Thank you so much for that. Ariam Callier, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. He says, Eric B., SSN family, invest in real estate. Exactly. Buy a home, 2023. It might not be good, but you better buy some real estate. Pre-construction, that's good. Put 1,000, 2,000 down to reserve, then ultimately put 10% down, no credit check, no qualifying, no bury the entry. So therefore, nobody has an excuse. Pretty much. And so now, after 2 years, 2.5 years, you have put down 40 or 50% in most cases. Then you go to the bank and you say, hey, I put down 40 or 50%. Can you give me a loan for 60 or 50%? My property is actually worth an extra $50 to $100 to $200,000, but I don't need none of that. I just need 70 grand. Can you do that? I need 50 grand. Can you do that? They would generally smile upon you. They'll look at you and smile and be like, are you serious? You already put down 40%? I think we might be able to help you. We need to see some tax returns though, but we might be able to help you. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is, If you want to get information from Gwen, where there are 1-bedroom units for $92,000, no credit check, no qualifying, 10% down. 2 bedrooms, 120,000. 60% is sold in Tower 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the average is like 60%, but Tower 1 and 2, because they started selling those first, it's more like 80% sold. So I'm just saying. But across all of the Horizon Views and all that, so you guys got to get on it. There's Horizon Views. The penthouse units at Prime Towers are 308,000, 324,000, 346,000. All right. The 346,000 ones are pretty much gone because they're on the front of the building. You can oversee the boardwalk and may even be able to see partial horizon view, which might be ocean view. But actually, I do know now what I did not know then. People in the prime and horizon views and all that, if you're above like the 7th floor, you should be able to see something. I'm thinking you might be able to see the water if it's on a clear day. I think you might be able to. This is not known yet, but I think you might. All right, there's Gwen. Let them know you came from SSN Nation. Then come back and brag. Or you can humbly come back and say, hey, I've got something at Larimar. All right, check it out. Don't delay, ladies and gentlemen. Price goes up at Larimar in 2 weeks, 2.5% price increase in 2 weeks. And then every 3 months, this is what they're going to do. Increase the price 2.5% every 3 months. So there you go. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis Davis, Punta Cana property is beautiful. Yes, it is. And it's not only about real estate where you can rent things out. There's an ecosystem that needs to be built. There's going to need to be built transportation. There's going to be supermarkets. There's going to have to be something, right? I'm trying to get the storage units, right? There's going to have to be some infrastructure there. There's going to have to be lawn care services, right? Everything that's going to be needed. If you're into the business world, there's going to be all these resorts like Vista Cana, Larimar, Cruise on Land. Even Cana Rock is going to put a little mall outside their place. Primavera going to put a little mall outside their projects. So if you're in business, you have an opportunity to get your own building. That's right. Nestor sent me over something today where they're selling units in downtown Punta Cana. That's right. A surprise came up, but they're costing $140,000, $130,000. But you're buying an office space, which you can rent out for life. And I shouldn't say office space. Some is office space. They also have retail space. Retail space is where you would have a store. Office space is where you would have a business that basically just caters to walk-in. But they have storefront locations in downtown Punta Cana talking about 130,000, 140,000, 150,000. I'll be dropping 2 videos tomorrow before the live stream at 7:05 because there's people that basically the top 5 Punta Cana, Dominican Republic investment areas. This comes in handy because I said number 4 was downtown. So that means that business, you can get your retail location in downtown Punta Cana before they build it at $130,000, $140,000, $150,000. Can you imagine what you're going to be able to charge on a monthly basis, if you wanted to, for having an office space that people can actually set up their own stores and wares in the most busiest location in all of Latin America, potentially in about 2 or 3 years? It's already breaking records. So I know we're talking about this, but it's making money regardless of what stocks or the feds do. You have to set yourself up. This real estate game, you could be anywhere on the planet. It doesn't have to be Punta Cana, but that's the game. All right. Because it's not going to matter what the stocks or the feds do because you still have rental money coming in. All right. It's not your problem. You don't have to pay attention to none of that. All right. Beautiful real estate in Punta Cana, only 1,000 down. Exactly. RM Calle. Invest in Vista Cana, your number 3 project. Prices will continue to go up. Yes. Thank you so much. Vista Cana, I dropped today, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The top 5 investment areas in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Number 3, Vista Cana. That's right. And there's a reason. Lots of reasons. Because again, they're going to have a commercial zone at the beginning of Vista Cana and inside Vista Cana. You should be thinking about getting a space when they offer it, and they have a business center at the beginning of Vista Cana, and you can still buy a space at their business center. They have a few units left, but you can get in now. You know, those spaces up front used to only be like $30,000. The ones at Central Park used to only be like $25,000, $15,000 when they first started. I don't think you can get them for that now, because these new business spots is 130 grand, 150 grand. They're nowhere near 10 grand or 30 grand or 15 grand. It's crazy. So this is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. The word is getting out, and you guys have no excuse. You already know about this for over 3.5 years. Come on now. Don't miss the boat here, ladies and gentlemen, because there was going to be a boom when the Federal Reserve reduces their interest rate later this year, I anticipate. All right. So just keep that in mind. And that boom's going to start going off in about 1.5 to 2 years. And you want to ride that wave. All right. And you want to ride the wave when somebody's saying we're going to invest billions of dollars into your economy. That does, and all of Dominican Republic is getting billions. All the major cities, all the tourist spots, billions. Movies are going to be made now. Studios are going to be on the island as well. That means there's an entertainment factor. Get in now. All right. This is going to be very, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're going to get your freedom papers. You know what the freedom papers are. That means you can go do what you want, when you want, how you want, and enjoy life. And how are you going to do that? You have to have passive income coming in. So that means you have to start thinking, how can I get passive income? Well, in today's age, there's lots of things you can do, but passive income can come only when you hold an asset and it's generating while you're walking around. It's very hard to do, but there's certain industries that allow you to do that. Like, for instance, I don't consider I'm doing YouTube. You can be on Instagram. You can be on TikTok and all that. It's monetized. But you have to do something. You have to perform. And yes, if I stop doing this, I will still receive checks for who knows how long. Is it going to be 3 months? Is it going to be 6 months? Is it going to be 1 year? Is it going to be 5 years? If you don't make videos, then 5 years, highly unlikely, because they won't be playing 5-year-old videos that often. But as long as you're within a month or two, you can pretty much rest assured you still continue to get checks, except how many people will be watching, you don't know. But that's how you can get some income coming in. Now, what you really want passive income to be is where you simply say, hey, I have this property. You're the property management. Just handle everything. And they send you checks. And they also call you up occasionally saying, hey, somebody broke something, or hey, this doesn't work. That's still passive, though. You're not there working yourself. All right. So that is what you're trying to achieve here, ladies and gentlemen. And you have ways to do it. There's people here right now sitting there saying, you know what, I want to get into real estate, but Eric, I found this apartment building and it costs $1.5 million. And I don't have $400,000 to put down. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if that's you, we have people that can help you. Just send me an email. All right. But the one condition that you're going to need, the place has to be profitable, making money. No investor is going to give anybody money based on a hope and a prayer. Not people that want to give up $1.5 million. They want to make sure they can get their return back reasonably, right? So if they give you a loan of like 10% interest only for 1 year, that means you need to clear $150,000, but you need to clear more than that because you got to pay yourself. You need profits just in case there's something that happens. Just like in real estate, you have to have that rainy day fund every month that your management company rents. They should be taking part of that rent and saying, we're going to stick away whatever, $50, $100 every month for rehab. Same rules apply in business. You just can't break even. You have to make way more money so you get a little profit. Otherwise, why do it if you don't make profit? Get a little profit and be able to put something away for rehab, maintenance, upkeep. Same rules apply. So therefore, you don't come in and say, hey, I'm looking at this $1.5 million property and it only makes 150,000. You will not, nobody's coming to help you. All right. You better be saying something like 250 or something at least. So then they go, oh, wait, we have a little value here. If they're clearing 250, that means the place really isn't worth 1.5. What's wrong with it? Is there any upside? That's what they start thinking. And then if you say it makes 250, it's all checked out. It makes 250 and then it's still only 1.5. Then of course, somebody's going to give you some money. Send me an email, support@stopstrugglingnow.com. All right. That's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do. We try to help you. Vanessa Comagate, welcome again. She says, I might have finally looked into buying in the DR. Vanessa Comagate, yes. Glad to hear this. And I don't know where you're going to buy at, but all I'm saying is don't miss the call tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m. If you can help it, don't miss it. You're going to want to hear this. All right. There's some things that I didn't even know nothing about. Neither did Gwen. And once you see this, you're going to be like, oh, and Yahweh J, he's worried about those caves. They have a plan for that too. You're going to have to check this out. This is ingenious. I mean, this is awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ariam Kaye. Many projects are coming to Punta Cana, Kathmandu Park. There you go. Expansion of Punta Cana Airport. This is true. And not only expansion of Punta Cana Airport, by default, they had the open skies start this month. That's why you're hearing about JetBlue saying we're going to start additional flights. Aerojet going down to South America saying we're going to start additional flights. Cuba and DR, we're going to have more flights. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. More flights equals less cost, equals more people coming, equals new records going to be set in 2024. Tourist records I'm referring to. And that also means the cost of property is going to rise. Are you getting in the game? If you're not getting in the game, you're sleeping. And if you're sleeping, then that means you're going to miss out. We don't want that for you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and here we go. Millions of dollars in infrastructure, many other new hotels, Ritz, St. Regis Residences is coming as well. That's right, Ariam Kaye. He's got it all right. He's got that right. The Ritz Residence coming, the St. Regis Residences are coming, and hotel. Oh, yes, it's off the charts in Cap Cana. It's off the charts in Macau as well. It's off the charts all over the place. But you don't want to miss this one for Larimar. You guys are going to say, hey, Eric, it's outside of town. It's way out there. Well, just hold on. It's going to be one hell of a project. All right. If Vista Cana is awesome, Larimar is going to be equally as awesome. Actually, it's going to be better. Like I said, the boardwalk itself is actually going to be 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Unbelievable. Just crazy. That's what Gennaro said originally when he came on. It was going to be 3 kilometers. But, I'm in denial. I can't believe it. So that's just the way it is. Record numbers in tourists coming to Punta Cana. Good things are coming to Punta Cana. That's right, Ariam Kaye. In fact, I dropped a video, top 5 Punta Cana, Dominican Republic investment areas, downtown. It was a video from Monday. I suggest anybody go check it out because in the description below the video, I have a link for a PDF to downtown development. So we already know what's coming. That's right. If you already know what they're going to build in the next 10 years, that gives you a serious advantage, right? Because then you're going to be like, okay, they're going to have this hotel over here. They're going to have hotels here. They're going to have residential areas over there. I want to start a business. I need to get a business spot here. You can make a plan. You can wait 3-4 years and the tourists are going to come. You don't even have to do any advertising. You just got to be in the right place. Remember, location, location, location. That's what you're going to need. You want your freedom papers? You're going to have to be in the financial industries, buying stocks, getting dividends, buying real estate, buying multifamily properties, buying hotels, whatever the case may be, buying storage spots or building storages. You're going to have to do something. And that's one of the things. They're building all of these things, but where are the storage units? Aha, right? They're going to need a lot of them. You realize once you look at these apartments and condos, you guys realize most of these nearly 99%, do not have a garage. They don't have storage space at a villa, at a townhome, at condos. So where are people going to put their belongings? And I'm serious. What are you going to do? You're going to keep your bicycles in the house? You're going to keep your electric skaters and scooters in the house? I mean, what are we talking about here? You're going to keep your paddleboard in the house. You're going to be keeping, you still have things that you need in the house, like washer, dryer. Of course, that doesn't take up space, but you still need a linen closet for bedding, towels, things like that. Cleanup items. You got to have storage units just for that itself. Where are you going to be putting the paddle boards, the surfboards, the bicycles? They don't put storage units in none of these places. I guess you're just going to leave them outside or put them on the balcony. I mean, I guess that's going to be an option for a whole bunch of people. So storage is going to be a premium. But can you get a land? Can you find some spot where you can get the land that's going to be relatively inexpensive in the right location for easy access for people? That's the $1 million question. But that is monthly income coming in with limited amount of people needing to do anything. So record numbers in tourists, that's right. He's on top of it and I'm on top of it. So therefore, that's why I drop videos every month. You can go back and see the last month, 3.78, I believe, was the number for tourists for the first 5 months. That's a record, ladies and gentlemen. 3.7 million. They're on track to break their record and be upwards near 7.8, 7.9 million to the Dominican Republic this year. And if 60% of those passengers go through the Punta Cana airport, it's averaging a little over 60% right now, like 61, 62. But generally, it averages around 60% of all visitors to Dominican Republic by air land at Punta Cana Airport. If these guys get up to 7.9, close to 8 million, do you understand that is 4.8 million? Do you understand that's an average of 400,000 visitors by air every month if that occurs? Just giving you guys a heads up. And what's going to happen when the number is 8.5 next year and you have 60%? Now you have 4.8 million, 4.9 people landing at Vista Cana Airport. That's going to be over an average of 100,000 per week almost. It's going to be close. 100,000, 50,000, 30,000 people need a place to stay. They all will not be staying at the all-inclusives. All right? Especially with all these projects coming online. All right. All right. Ari Kaye says, I will be down in Punta Cana the week of July 3rd checking new projects. There we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's actually out there showing people what's going on. In fact, he has a channel too. He let me use one of his videos on Central Park the other day when I did the downtown video, the top 5. That was his video, by the way. So I thank you so much for that, Ariam Kaye. I appreciate it. Larimar Project. That's right. There's a road out there. They just made it this past week after Jaway J went there. You can actually drive out there, man. Almost. But in the month of July, it's going down. They're going to, hey, you guys are going to find out about it tomorrow. They're going to have a model out there. So he says, you're going to get the fit and feel and understand what it's about. And that reminds me, man, I was making notes today and I forgot to ask him a question. I got to find out about the windows. That's right. Very important. All these places, are they making hurricane windows? That's what I want to know. I forgot about that. Because a lot of places don't appear to be using hurricane-proof windows. We want to make sure we have that. Let's see what Victor Morel's here saying. Per Dominican Today paper today, Sandals Resort sets its eyes on the Dominican Republic for its great tourism potential. This is getting out of control. Bring it. Exactly. Sandals Resorts is one of the premier resorts in all of the world, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody's got to come now. If St. Regis is coming, if the Ritz is coming, if Margaritaville's here, if the West End is building another resort there, if you're coming with the Jack Nicklaus 3rd, 4th, 5th golf course in Punta Cana, then something is going down, right? Come on, let's get real, ladies and gentlemen. Just stop denying it. You better get in now. And congratulations to E. White for getting himself a 1-bedroom swim up at Riviera Castagna. He let us know a few days ago on Monday. He's got a second unit. His first is at Larimar. His second is at Riviera Castagna. The number 2 project in Punta Cana in my ranking is at Vista Cana. That project, ladies and gentlemen, is awesome as well. 2 man-made beaches, 1 freshwater fishing lake catch and release, sports courts, sports complex, golf complex, or not golf complex, 9-hole executive golf course with lights at night, equestrian center, horseback riding, that's right, horseback lessons, that's right, tennis lessons at the sports complex. The sports complex also has a restaurant, a sports restaurant and bar. Oh, yes, this is awesome. You might want to live there, ladies and gentlemen. The prices are still inexpensive, $118,000 for a 1-bedroom. Okay. 2 bedrooms. Well, you can get one 156, 178, 200, 197 with a terrace up top. Okay. Not bad. And still have restaurant, cafe, business center at Riviera Castagna. Oh, that's not all. Sports courts, restaurant, cafe, as I mentioned, bar by the pool, game room, fitness room. Oh, this is off the charts. Gaming room for kids. Can you believe that? That's right. Arcade room for kids. Yeah, they're doing that at Riviera Castagna. Mini golf, pet park. I can't even believe I'm saying all these amenities are inside. That also has the same amenities, similar amenities at Urbe Vista inside Vista Cana. All right. So if you want something like that, you go see Nestor Leftfield. Okay. If his name's not down below, I'm going to put it in the chat room. Tell him Eric from SSN Nation sent you, because he shows nothing but love, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody that has contacted him. All right. And so actually E. White, I think he signed the other day. That's what he was saying. He said, I'm signing tomorrow. So that's pretty cool, right? So he's in the mix. Let me get where's Nestor's info? Let's see here. Here's Nestor's info. Here we go. In fact, I should have mentioned this before. Sabana. Jeez, I can't even believe they're still in first phase and giving first phase pricing. That's a damn shame. All right, there we go. We love what that information. I'm leaving it on the screen because it's exciting. It just gets more and more exciting as each month goes by, because more of these big time companies are announcing that they're coming in. That's what's happening. And people are going to be like in awe. They're going to be like, are you kidding me? Every major company is going to be in Punta Cana. Just put it that way. All right. Every major hospitality company will be getting their piece of the pie, because there's way more tourists than what they need. There's going to be an influx. It's overflow. Chili Davis once again is here. Welcome under the Chili Davis banner to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream, late night edition. Good evening, family. Again, go check him out. We need him to get to 1,000. He's only about 50, 60 left of subscribers needed to get to 1,000 so he can be monetized. He's bringing things just like I do. No cost, no barriers to entry. All you got to do is go over there and watch, and he gives you financial news and updates throughout the day and evening, even sometimes midnight. He's dropping gems. I'm just saying. James Way, welcome back to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. Again, I'm sorry I came in here late, ladies and gentlemen, but as you guys know, better late than never, and the show still has to go on, so we're here. We're still talking about some things. I'm a little bit excited because I had on the guy that's going to be on tomorrow night, Daniel Malky from Claire HP, that handles the Larimar project, and in fact, all of North America for their company. So he will be in the house talking about Larimar City and Resort. And oh my, ladies and gentlemen, you don't even know what kind of resort it is. It really is that resort part. It's going to be a resort part to this. Oh my, wait till you find out tomorrow, right? The rent is too damn high again. You got that right. Glad you made it. Thank you. Glad you like the storage idea. Great minds think alike. Got the notification. Thank you so much, James Way. That's exactly right, man. Think about it. What's going to be the two main things there? Transportation, storage, in my opinion. Those are the two main things. After everybody buys and they realize, hey, wait a minute, where are we going to put our lawnmower equipment? Oh, just go down and get your tough shed. I mean, that's literally what's going to happen with all these villas and townhomes. They're just going to go get that tough shed. And so it has to go in your backyard, right? What about, hey, we have 2 surfboards. Where are we going to put this? Oh, you got to leave it outside because you don't have garages. Or you can put it in the laundry room. I'm just like, this is crazy. We have 2 bicycles. They're those lightweight bikes. They cost like $1,200. Where are we going to put these? Oh, just leave them in the house. Don't worry about it. Leave it for the renters. No, I need to put these and lock them up. Oh, we're lock them up where? There's no garage here. There's only a parking space. All that's going to come into play, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you got those $5,000 golf clubs? You're going to leave them in the closet? Right? Come on. Think about it. There's so many things that people would want to store. People who are leaving for the high season so they can rent their unit out, but then they say, well, we don't want to leave this. We don't want to leave that. We don't want to leave this. Where are we going to put it? Well, you're not going to leave it in the place. Where's our storage? You don't have any. Okay, I guess we better go find eBird storage, right? That's all I'm saying. All right, there we go on the screen. Sabana Project. That's Nestor's information. Go hook him up. SSN Nation. Let him know you came. Eric told you to go see him. His WhatsApp for everybody on podcast: 1-809-918-1228. That's Nestor Left Field. Let him know you came from SSN Nation because you never know when there's some specials going on, and you need to know first. Just like at Sabana right now, no credit check, no qualifying, owner financing. If you buy condos, they'll give you up to 8 years. You put down 10. Well, they want 20% down, but you can negotiate. And they did accept SSN Nation member 10% down. He had to pay $2,983 a month for 8 years. But don't worry, after it's built, you can refinance it, and hopefully you'll be able to get a lower interest rate. That is, if interest rates are down to 6.5 or 6.9, you should take it. All right. And then your payment would go down. So they're doing it, though. You can buy it with no credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry if you buy a condo at Sabana, the Equestrian Center. And some people are thinking, wait a minute, did he just say equestrian? That's upscale. And that means how much are these condos? Are they going to be 300, 400,000? No. 196,000 for a 2-bedroom. That's right. That's where it starts. And the highest one right now is 237, but that's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. You have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a terrace up top, like a penthouse. That's only 227. And they have another unit, 196,201 on the bottom level. You will have a pool if you want, or jacuzzi. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just saying, it's hot up in here, right? I can't say enough. Jaway J is back in the house. And don't forget to leave a review for Beachfront Java. Thank you so much, Jaway J. Are you going to be here tomorrow night? The guys from Larimar is going to be in the house. 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's got some screenshots to show and everything. This thing is more fantastical than I thought. Oh, my. Eric B. SSN family, invest in real estate. There we go. Exactly. And by the way, in case I went back up and that message already came, let them know SSN. This is Gwen's number. If you are interested in Larimar, call Gwen. 1 for WhatsApp, 829-427-2975. All right. There you go. Now, here's what I want. I want the Seamless Genius to join in the fun. I'm very happy. That's what she's doing. I love she's taking her time studying the landscape because she knows just because Riviera came out, just because Sabana came out, just because Vista Kana came out, just because Larimar came out, Cruise on Land came out, she's like, wait a minute, there might be another project out there that I love. So she's taking her time to survey what she wants and what she's going to feel comfortable with. I am not mad at her. That's what every investor should do. All right, FYI, Sabana will finance your project if you like the 9.7% if you buy their unit. Exactly. Ariam Kaye, thank you for mentioning that. Minds are thinking alike. I didn't even realize somebody was commenting about it, so we had to bring it up. But thank you so much for mentioning that. Thank you, Jay. That's right. Go to Beachfront Java, leave your review. And if you don't want to leave a review, that's fine because you haven't bought yet. Well, go get some. Test it. Show some love for our very own Professor Auntie Val. I'm going to put it again in the chat room. All right. We'll put it in the chat room. There we go. All right. Show some love, fam. She just started out in the last 30 days. She's giving you a 15% discount. So go over there and show some love. It's free shipping. All right. In the United States, free shipping. So what's your excuse, ladies and gentlemen? Mostly a large percent of the population does drink coffee. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. We're only going to be here for a short time, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, do not miss the live stream on June 15th. That is tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. All right. We're going to have Claire HP, the man that is overseeing the project, is going to be here to answer your questions. You know how we do it. It's live. Yeah, it's live. He's going to answer questions that you have. I'm just saying. This is the SSN Nation. We don't have recordings like other places. We're not doing premiere. It's live. I'll be asking questions. Gwen's going to be on the line too, I think. Realtor Gwen's going to be here along with Danny Malky in the house. The man of the hour will be here tomorrow, and you guys do not want to miss this. If you thought, in fact, I want to know right now, some of you are investors in Punta Cana. Some of you have thought about investing in Punta Cana. You guys in the comments section, put down, regardless of location, just put down, what do you love about vacation spots that you stay at? What do you look for, right? What do you look for? Because it's going to depend on if you're single. It's going to depend on if you're married. It's going to depend on if you're coming with children, if it's coming with several family members. It's all going to depend. But I want to know, what do you think is important? What do you think when you're looking to go somewhere? What is the things that you look at? Okay, I already know the number one thing. Most people, if they go to an island, the first thing out of their mouths that they usually get, whether it's on an email, whether it's on Airbnb, whether it's a phone call, it's like, does it have ocean view? That's like number one thing. And I'm just like, no, yes, with whatever the property is. But in my head is the same thing. In my head, I think, why does it matter if it has ocean view? You're not going to be sitting in your room staring at the ocean, I would hope, right? So, but most people get wrapped up into ocean view. Fair enough. Some people do like ocean view, waking up to hearing waves. I don't blame you. I like that too. But that's not the number one thing, because for me, if you travel around enough, you're looking for convenience. You're sitting there going, okay, where is everything? And if it's not at the beach, I'm not staying at the beach. I need restaurants. I need bars. I need activity. I need to know where the grocery stores are. I need to know how I'm going to be able to get to and from my place I'm staying, whether I can walk. Do I have to get an Uber? If the answer is I have to get an Uber, you can forget about me staying there. I'm just going to say straight up, if I have to Uber everywhere, you can forget about it. I'm not staying there. The place better either have free transportation or transportation on its property. It better have something and that doesn't work for me. I better be able to walk somewhere and see in the water. Okay, I can always go to any beach on an island, but ocean view, I can take it or leave it personally. Let me know what you guys think. Custom English is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream where we give you the ideas on where to get your freedom papers. That's financial freedom papers, ladies and gentlemen. Custom English says the beach. Oh my. REM Cali says the beach. Oh, wait. Hold on. We have a problem here when we talk about Punta Cana. First of all, I mentioned where do you like it? Where would you like to stay? And the beach is normally the number one spot. But in Punta Cana, we have a problem. There is a place downtown Punta Cana that has its own man-made beach that they call the beach. So I have to understand when we say the beach here, let me know if you're talking about the beach at the ocean or you're talking about the beach in downtown Punta Cana as being one of the spots you want to stay at. Because, see, that's where I get confused. I keep forgetting the beach downtown actually exists. And that beach is looking beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, right? It looks beautiful. REM Calle, amenities. There you go. That's what I look for. And food, exactly. That's one of the tenets, right? When you go on vacation, you guys have to think about this. There are some places that cost you. I'll give you on Maui, the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Shores. $500, $600 per night for a studio. Could be $1,000, $1,500, $1,200 a night for a 2-bedroom. They have, you generally don't have to leave. I mean, they have restaurants, they have, mini mart, they have, but not everything. They have the pool, they have jacuzzis, they have the fitness center. Not everything. It's nice. Costs an arm and a leg. It's in Maui. And yes, you're going to have that ocean view. But that's about the extent of everything they have. So now if you want to leave, well, you can walk into a little shopping area that's nearby. But generally, you're going to have to drive. That's the thing. Even if you do stay out there, which is not really out there. It's in Lahaina for creamies. Those are the kind of things that I think about, right? I stayed out there. It's nice, but I've only stayed like 3-4 days because Maui's not my cup of tea in reality. It was too slow for me. I'm like, I got to get off this island. Are you serious? I'm going over to Waikiki. Get on the plane. Let's go. We got to go. We got to go. I can't hang over here. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I'm just saying it was laid back. If you want a laid back spot that's kind of nice, Maui's the spot. Big Island too. Kauai also. But for me, I can only hang for 3 or 4 days with nothing other than, beach and hit a few mini golfs, go in the pool, go in the beach, go work out. I mean, there's only so much of this I can do. Go walk around on trails. I'm like, okay, that's nice. I'm like, hold on, and go eat around and about. But I'm like, no. I need a little more speed. Let me go to Waikiki. I need to go to Waikiki now. 4 days. 4 days too long. We're going to Waikiki. We'll come back over here in a few days, but Waikiki for a week is fine with me. Let's go. REM Calle says food. That's important. That's very, very important because I'm staying at Kahana. More than just hanging at the West End, more than just hanging at Kaanapali Beach Club. I stay another time, go to Kahana Beach Resort. And when I'm in Kahana, staying there, no restaurants. I got to walk or, ride a bike or whatever because it's mostly by the highway. Again, I don't recommend staying in that location because I don't have the restaurant, nightclubs, party atmosphere, spots and bars and all that. Beach clubs. No, beach at the ocean, says Custom English. He says he wants a beach at the ocean. Custom English, are you looking for any real estate property? All right, I'm just going to give you something to think about. So most of the places at the beach, they have limited land. It's not like you're going to have like 20 acres normally, unless, of course, you're all-inclusive. All-inclusive spots have been feeding like big dogs over all these years in the Dominican Republic, right? Because there really wasn't that many Airbnbs. There wasn't that many standalone hotels because it's hard to market when you're on an island and all the places are all inclusive. And sometimes these places usually be 200 and something a night to stay and get all inclusive for two people. They have promotions. Like right now, they probably have promotions, right? So that's not overly expensive if it's $300, $350, and it's all inclusive for two people. That's a bargain, quite frankly. That's going to be at the beach. That is different because they have water parks, tennis courts, I mean, lazy rivers. They have game rooms. They have restaurants, all you can eat, bars open all kind of day and night. So it's a different vibe when it's all inclusive. But nonetheless, you're still at the beach. And that's still a good thing to be at the beach. Nothing wrong with it. All right. So I just want to know where people like to stay. James Way, on a trip, I like convenient items for sure. Food I haven't tried before, good views, mountain or water. And the ladies, James Way is interested in the exotic. The ladies, I don't blame you. That's how it should be, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and beauty is more than just one thing, right? So let's call it what it is. Custom English, yes, he's talking about the beach. So the beach you have to consider. So some people say, I can't afford to buy something at the beach. I can't go get anything at Conner Rock because they want $400,000 for a 2-bedroom unit. I can't do it. I can't afford it, but I want to be at the beach. Okay. Then you go to El Cortocito and you're like, man, they just made this new place at the beach. I could have bought this thing for $268,000. Now it's $420,000 because he's at the beach. But here's the thing. There's a difference between Conner Rock and El Cortocito at the beach. El Cortocito at the beach, they have nothing. They don't even have a pool at the one that's in El Cortocito that they just recently built. And at Conner Rock, for instance, at least you have a casino you can go to. At least there's a beach club you can go to. At least you have a restaurant you can go to, right? Fitness center you can go to. At the beach, they have limited spaces when you're a standalone. If you're all inclusive, they have a lot of stuff. But if you're at a beach condo, generally they have a pool, fitness center, and then the beach. Then you have to leave. But that's why El Cortocito is different than most, because you can just walk around in all of El Cortocito, Los Corrales, and run into bars, restaurants, nightclubs, and anything else. Tours coming through. I mean, everything's there. It's perfect tourist zone. So that place, you go, oh, I'm going to stay by the beach. So you guys know I stayed across the street from the beach when I stayed there last, and that was beautiful. Oh, man, that was awesome. 2-bedroom condo. It was about 900 square feet. Didn't really need the 2-bedroom, but so what? Extra space is always great. And it was cheap. And it had a patio balcony that was huge, probably about at least 150 square feet. It was huge. And nothing else was there. They had a little pool, but it was across the street from the beach. So you couldn't complain. And then you can have all the places you can eat. In fact, you could eat on the beach. Oh, I think oh man, that means I got pictures I got to show you guys. Man, I keep saying I have pictures. I have to add to the SSN lifestyle, don't I? All right. But anyhow, all I'm trying to say is sometimes if you don't stay at the beach, then you say, okay, where am I going to stay at? Then you say, oh, when they build downtown 3 years from now, downtown is already a hot spot, but it's going to be a lot hotter 3 years from now. All right. Just keep that in mind. That's going to be a spot to stay, just like Vista Cana. That's going to be a spot to stay. Just like Larimar is going to be out. Cruise on Land is going to be out. It's going to be places to stay because these places have nightclubs, restaurants, bars, wellness centers, spas. All of it's going to come into play. So again, get your steak now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It looks like everybody does like the beach still. Seems to be the number one spot, the beach. That's where everybody wants to go. So if everybody wants to go to the beach, which is true, it's a high percentage. I don't know what the percentage really is, but it seems like 90% to me. That if somebody's flying to an island and you say you have a place, the first thing is how far from the beach is it? That seems, it's like 90% in my head. I don't know if that's the numbers, but that's the thing. So some people will say, well, Eric, how do you get people to rent your place if it's not by the beach? That's what you have to remember, right? So the reason why you're going to be able to combat this kind of talk is when I tell them, I say, okay, so when you stay at the beach, what do you want to do? And they generally are going to say, well, I want to make sure I'm in the lounge chair doing what I need to do. And I want to sit at the beach, sip pina coladas or whatever. And I want to like a little restaurant to go get something to eat. I want to be kind of close to town. Well, close to town and being at the beach, that generally doesn't go hand in hand. All right. So bottom line is I just say, okay, that's nice. But in the case of downtown, for instance, in Punta Cana, we're talking about, in the case of Vista Cana, in the case of anywhere, Primaveros, any place that's not on the beach. So this is why you as an investor, whether you're in business or whether you're in the real estate arena, location is going to matter based on the demographics. People are coming on vacation. If you come on vacation and they can't stay at the beach, but then you say, I have a man-made beach. Oh, really? And in the case of Vista Cana, you go, I have a man-made beach that's salt water. Oh, I like that. In fact, we have 2 saltwater man-made beaches. One is small, and then we have one that's 3 times as big as that small one. You can go to either one. All of a sudden, not so much. They might start thinking somebody that owns at the beach downtown, that property, they can also say, hey, we have our own man-made beach with sand. We have bars. We have restaurants. We have basketball court. I'm just saying, I don't really know about the bars, restaurant, and basketball court. I'm just saying they're probably going to add that. At least they were saying they were. We have barbecue grills and all that, right? Kids playground area. Usually at the beach, they don't have all those things that I just said because they don't have land to put in sports stuff. Can't put in soccer fields. Can't put in basketball courts generally. They don't plan for those activities. So now when you can say, hey, you can come here. We have mini golf. We have a game room. We have bar at the pool. Wait a minute. How far from the beach are you? Oh, only 10 minutes. How much did you say it was? Well, the place at the beach, that was $395. This place is $295. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to come stay at this place because I have people with me. And now everybody has something to do because there's so much activity at this location. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Think about it. For all those that says I can't afford at the beach or I can't afford this, then you pick the alternative where people would want to stay. Not everybody can stay at the beach. All right. There's only limited amount of units on the beach in the first place. All I'm saying. On a trip, I like convenient items for sure. I think I read this before. Food I haven't tried before. Good views, mountain water. And yeah, it's the ladies. Exactly. Yes. Says custom English. All right. Custom English. Did you mention the yes was for you got some real estate project inside Dominican Republic? Because it's not only Punta Cana, ladies and gentlemen. It could be Sosua. It could be Baibe. It could be La Romana. It could be Santo Domingo. But all I'm talking about is 60% of tourists that land in the Dominican Republic by air land at Punta Cana Airport. So that's why I talk about Punta Cana. Not to dismiss any other parts of the island, because all of the island has had increased tourism. I just like to make it easy for you so you don't lose. So if you have the most tourists, that means that's where the most demand is. So that's why you need to buy the cheapest. So your return on investment is higher, even if your price isn't high. I'll give an example. This works for not only real estate, for if you're investing in a business, the same rules apply. If I know the place is up and coming, doesn't have to be Punta Cana, it could be anywhere in the world. It's up and coming. And I can buy something for, let's say, $100,000, whether that's an office space, whether that's a retail space location, whether that's a condo, villa, townhouse. Now, I buy it at $100,000, but all I need to get 10% return is $10,000 profit. If I want 15% return, that means I have to do $15,000 in profit. That's profit means after expenses. But I get 15% back because I only got 15,000. But now, because it's 2 or 3 years later, that same $100,000 retail space now costs somebody $295,000. So now we're next door. He makes $15,000 profit his first year. I make $15,000 profit. I'm sitting over here going, right on, 15% return on my investment. He's going, man, really? All I'm getting is like 5% or something on my money. What am I doing here? You follow what I'm saying? Big difference. All right. So that's why getting in early and buying at the right price matters. You want your freedom papers? You want something so the feds and the stock market doesn't matter? Then you need to do something outside that gives you additional streams of revenue. And we're talking real estate, and it can be multifamilies and things like that. I've been talking about this all week. I'm looking in Punta Cana. All right, Custom English. Very happy to hear. That's a good start. Let's hear what you've come up with since you're looking. Are you going to share some of your hot spots that you love? I mean, are we talking about Cap Cana? Are we talking about downtown? Are we talking about El Cortecito, Los Corrales? Are we talking about Macau? Are we talking about interior Vista Cana, Atabay? We're talking about Primavera Villas. We're talking about Larimar, Cruise on Land. What are we talking about? Let me know, because they have a lot of great projects. Let me know if you have any favorites. I have some favorites. Everybody knows my top three. Top one, Larimar City and Resort. Number 2, Vista Cana. Those are the only 2 I'm going to talk about right now. All right. Those are the only 2 because I love those projects. All right. I'm looking in Punta Cana. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play a video. We're going to talk about this a little bit more because we got to have that money, making money regardless of what stocks or feds do. The only way you can do that is you have your own business. You want to start your own business? I suggest, if you're not going to do a retail environment business and you're going to do business out of your home, Opus Virtual Office, the link is down below. It's $99 per month, but you have a person answering your phone. You have a $99 a month fee. You get a business phone number, business fax number. Somebody answers your phone. They'll forward the phone number to you. You have a postal mail center included. It's a commercially zoned property. So therefore, they report to your business credit. And yes, you will be able to get loans and funding because you have a commercial address. And if you need office space to rent for an hour, they have it because you're part of the Opus Virtual Office. That's just for starters. They do put you on 411 as well. You are able to pick your phone numbers. It's pretty good, and it's a tax write-off. Pay 12 months in advance, get 1 month free. Or you can pay monthly. The link is down below for Opus Virtual Office. Go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to do StreamYard and start streaming and doing things to different platforms, StreamYard is great. There's a link down below. Sign up for StreamYard. You can sign up for free, and you can stream to 2 places for free. If you want to stream to more than 2, then that means you have to pay. But that's a tax write-off. Think about it, all right? So you guys know what time it is. It's time for something like 41 minute. All right. No, I need to do something a little longer than that because I have to go get some water, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do, speaking of beach, this is Pearl Beach Club, which is out in Punta Cana. This is one of the beach clubs that's there. You do have to pay to get in. Sometimes it's pay and then it goes against your usage, like at Cana Rock. You go out to the beach club, you pay I think it's $30, but it's a consumption fee. So either you pay the $30 per person or to go out to the beach or you just pay the $30 per person and go drink, eat, and be merry and go to the beach. But either way, if you don't eat, drink, and be merry, you still got to pay the $30 if you're a guest. I don't know about owners. But anyhow, Pearl Beach Club could be tied to the beach condo project. This was going to be their location for their beach club, but I don't know what has transpired over the last 2 years. but this is what it looks like. This is pretty awesome, I have to say. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Please make sure you smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back into it because you got to get those freedom papers, making money regardless of what stocks or feds do. Now, there are all types of investments. You can invest in a startup. You can invest in a new business. But I suggest you use the Shark Tank approach. What do I mean by that? When somebody comes in and you say, how much do you make? You want to invest in an existing business that makes money. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you want to do. You want to buy one. You want to invest in one. That's another way to shortcut your way to your freedom papers. Why do you think billionaires are sitting on Shark Tank on TV? Think about it. They could be doing a whole bunch of other things, but there's two things. They don't have to look. The businesses are coming to them, right? The opportunities are coming to them for all the businesses that aren't making money right now. They get to sit there. They have their customers. In this case, the customer is the company that they want to invest in. They're coming to them, fed to them. It's worthwhile for billionaires to sit in a room and say, what's next? Let's see what we can do. We have an investment and we have a percentage, normally equity of the business. So therefore, it's passive income for them. They're not really running the business. The other people are running the business. But you are helping out occasionally, but it's not a full-time job. So you invest based on how much work you're going to have to put into it. If a lot, then you want more equity. If it's not so much, you might take a little less equity. But the point is, that's what you can do. Think in these terms. Think like a millionaire. Think like a billionaire. All right? That's what you need to do. Making money regardless of what the stock market's doing, the feds do. Think about all these companies that earn billions of dollars in profits during a pandemic. Right? That's what you want, ladies and gentlemen. Now, set yourself up, diversify. It doesn't have to be one thing, but when you're able to do 3, 4, 5, 6 different things, then you have revenue streams coming in regardless of the stock market, regardless of what the Federal Reserve does, regardless of what the Treasury does of the United States, the treasurer, that is. But nonetheless, think about it. Those are the things you have to do. Down below in the description, get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. Do not delay if you haven't already, and then share your links from Robinhood and Webull, because you might know people that's never downloaded those. Give them their free stocks. Get them. Tell them, get your free stocks. And in fact, start investing. Here's some stocks that can get you 10%, 12% return on your money. And it's not just any willy-nilly. Just go with an index fund. I'll just give some here because in case we have new viewers. VOO, that's Vanguard Group. VTI, VCR, VGT. Now, if you want 11, 12% returns on dividends right now, then you go with JP Morgan. That's safe. JEPI, J as in Jack, E as in Eric, P as in Paul, I as in India, or J as in Jack, E as in Eric, P as in Paul, Q as in Queen. Those will work for you. Or if you want to go a little more riskier, okay, then just go with ORC. So you can get your 18% annual return, your yield dividend. All right. That's high risk though, but 18%, that's nothing to sneeze at. Think about it. 18% for every 1,000, that's 180. 10,000, 1,800. That's not bad. 20,000, 3,600. Not bad. But it is risk because you're putting in the stock market in the REIT, right? All right. So that's something to think about right there. That's how you can get your freedom papers as well, because once the stock market does go up, so it's not regardless of the stock market, but it does not matter because whatever you put in right now, it's earning 18%. So if the stock market goes up, stock market goes down, and as long as they're paying dividends, I'm still getting 18% return. Plus, I'm reinvesting. So my 18% is actually making even more money that I didn't even have to put in any more money. That's what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it. All right. So those are some things to think about. Now, let's see. Custom English. If you're still here, I'm waiting. Where have you been looking in Punta Cana? Are you going to let the cat out the bag? Let us know what you're looking for, man. In fact, you should put down what you're looking for because there are some people here that may be able to help you. They may say, oh, check out this project. Check out that project. Do you want upscale in Cap Cana? Do you want to be at Cana Rock? Do you want to be at Macau? Do you want to be at Verón? Or do you want to be at Baibé near La Romana? Where do you want to be? What side of town? Do you want to be in El Cortocito, Los Corrales? Do you want to be by Kathmandu Park? Do you want to be downtown? There's all different locations, but amenities if you plan on renting it out. And if you're going to live there, then that might mean different things. You might say, if I'm going to live there, then it might be something different type of project you're looking for. But let us know what you're looking for. We can give you some advice. Let us know if you want those amenities. Let us know if you want upscale or do you just want an ordinary condominium? Do you want security gates? Let us know what you want. That would be helpful. An apartment. Okay, he's starting with an apartment. What are we talking? Give us some more feedback. What are you looking for? You're an investor. Are you going to be renting out? Because if you're an investor, then you should be thinking location, 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 just like any real estate product. Then think amenities. That's the next real estate project. The next idea that you should have. And then what size apartment? Does it have to be anything special? 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom? Does it have to have a swim up pool, swim up water in front? Does it have to have a balcony? Let us know. Does the project need to have amenities like more than a fitness center and a pool? Let's see. Here we go. He's going to give us some info. Let's see. Looking at White Sands, Bavaro, Dominican Republic. Okay. Custom English. Let us know why White Sands. I did check out White Sands myself. So I have been out there right across from the golf course, by the way, is the one that I checked out, condominiums. I'll give you pros and cons the way I look at it, but let me know what you think. Why are you looking at White Sands? Are you looking at the White Sands apartments that are by the golf course? They're not on the golf course, they're by the golf course. In fact, the one project that I went to go see that was across the street from the golf course. So let me know. What size? 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom. And White Sands, that means generally under 200,000 if I remember right. They were like $100,000 for 2 bedrooms like 3 years ago. 80 to 100,000. 2 bedrooms, around 80 square meters, I think, and balcony. I can't remember if it had a tennis court. It had a pool, fitness center. That's all I can remember right now, because it was a no-go zone for me, because it was in White Sands, away from everything. So I know I'm renting it out. So if you're going to live there, White Sands was nice and quiet, actually. But if I'm renting it out, I needed amenities, amenities, amenities. That's the rule. At least that's my rule. That's the one I suggest. So let us know what size unit and why White Sands. There has to be a reason you chose White Sands. Because also you said was that you? Yeah, the beach at the ocean was important. So that's very interesting. White Sands, yes, you can get to the beach, but it's not like you can just walk out and be there. You have to go down these little trails. And when I was there, I'm waiting to hear from you. When I was there, these guys blocked me and the realtor, because you have to walk through a resort. And they said, no, not right now, not today. So we couldn't go through. Then it was like you had to meander down another way, and takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So I was like, actually, we don't need to go down there. Because I was like, I'm not going to buy anything out here, because there's nothing, doesn't meet my criteria for my renters. I need my renters to have stores, restaurants, shops, bars, and all that. And the beach, okay, you can walk to it, but it's just a beach and this stuff here, and that doesn't meet my criteria. Everybody has a different criteria. 2 bedrooms, how much? 2 bedrooms, how much? And do you care about amenities? Because that means it might only have a pool, fitness center. That's generally it. Tennis courts, maybe. Let us know. And let us know why you're choosing White Sands. We all like to hear, because everybody has their own reasons. Because if you're going to live there, it's a great place to probably live. Nice, quiet. It seemed like a great location as far as that goes. So I can't complain about that. That's one thing. Nice and quiet. It seemed. All right. Okay. Freedom Papers. Let me see something. Let me go check something again. Don't miss again. Larimar Resort tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have the realtor Gwen is going to be on. And not only realtor Gwen, the commercial manager for Claire HP, the company that's building Larimar Resort. Larimar Resort. It's a resort, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just call it that. He's coming on tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. All 3 of us are going to be on. You'll be able to ask questions. He's going to give you some updates that's going to blow your mind away. So do not miss this. If you're thinking you want to spend $100,000, you can get a 1-bedroom at this place, Larimar. You want to spend $120,000 or more, you can get a 2-bedroom at Larimar. You want to spend $223,000, then you can get a large unit at Horizon Views at Larimar. You want to spend $300,000? Well, you can get a penthouse, a large 1,900 square foot penthouse on the top floor at Prime Towers inside Larimar. Some people are sitting here about now going, hey, Eric, you know something? I don't know anything about Larimar. And I just realized some people may not even know what I'm talking about. So, that means I have to play a video, right? I mean, come on. Let's get a video up of Larimar, shall we? That's the Villas promo. So I don't want that. I can't play that. I'm going to go. Oh, yes. I just realized something. I need a video. Here we go. This is going to be a long video now. All right. So sit back and relax. This is what you see is incredible, but you got to hear more things, more about this project tomorrow. All right. You're going to be like dazzled. I'm telling you, do not miss it tomorrow. If you're thinking anything about investing in the Dominican Republic in the Punta Cana region, do not miss this tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. Yes, it will be recorded, but do not miss it because you'll be able to ask questions. So if there's any questions, you should learn about it right now. All right. So then you'll have questions that you can ask because everybody knows you can ask questions in the chat room. All right. So, okay. Actually, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. This is going to be 5 minutes. So we're going to make it happen. So might as well sit back, get yourself a drink of water, and then be back here 7:05 p.m. tomorrow if you're interested in this project because the guys are going to be here. We're going to have the realtor on. Let them know Gwen. Let them know you're from SSN Nation. And then we're going to have on Danielle Malky from Claire HP, North American. That's about what I can say. All right. This is interesting. Here we go. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. In case you're new and never seen that before, let me know what you guys think about it. I forgot that it's a video that I recorded, and so therefore I was waiting for it to end. But anyhow, tomorrow, don't miss it. 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have live on the air Gwen, the realtor. You guys are familiar with him. He'll be here. Then we're also going to have Daniel Malky, commercial director for Claire HP, is going to be in the house sharing the vision with you. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry is here. All right. So we're going to close this out tonight. Sorry I came late again. It looks like Custom English doesn't want to give out too much more info. So if you're going to buy something, congratulations. Hopefully you found something in the White Sands area, because there are only a limited amount of places available. So hopefully you'll find something there. I was wanting to pick your brain a little bit on your choice and how you came to pick at White Sands and why, but it looks like we might be talking about this tomorrow if you're going to be here. And after Larimar, we always have a discussion. So again, I was talking with the guys for over an hour today. So I have a feeling that it might be a couple of hours tomorrow. All your answers, your questions can be answered tomorrow if you're interested in the Larimar situation. Oh, Custom, I was just asking you so just to help everybody, I was just asking you, why are you choosing White Sands area? And are you using it for personal, or are you going to be using it to make money from? The thought process on why you're looking at the White Sands area. I was just curious, because every investor has their own way. If you're going to be a buyer, if you're going to live there, then you're going to choose locations based on you're going to live there. If you're going to rent it out or do monthly rentals, then you might choose different locations. So I'm just curious, why did you pick that location? It's not on the beach, but it's by the beach. So you can walk, there's paths to the beach there. So that's the good part about White Sands. They have a golf course if you're into golfing. The apartments usually have a fitness room, and it usually has a pool, sometimes a tennis court. And so he's going to live there. There we go. Nice, quiet neighborhood. That is for sure. That I will say. It seemed like it was nice, quiet, not hustle and bustle. Yes, there was like a mini mart or store up the way close by. You could walk to it, but there is not truly a touristy zone. That's for sure. So that's personal. So that's why he chose the nice, quiet, and then you can just bust out, come around, be on the freeway, be back down to all the party atmosphere if that's what you're looking for, or into a little more shopping zones. So cool. All right. Well, now we know. And what is the pricing for it? 2-bedroom. Like I was saying, at one time they were like 80. I think I can't remember. It was in the 80,000s, whether it was 85, 89 for a 2-bedroom. But this is like 3.5 years ago. I don't know what they are now. So that's pretty cool. Now, you're still looking, though, so you haven't pulled the trigger yet. Is that what you're saying? And White Sands is not exactly close to downtown, but it doesn't have to be, because you don't have to be downtown in Punta Cana, because going to the beach, walking to the beach at White Sands is better than trying to walk to the beach from downtown. That's for sure. So that's kind of cool. It's a lot quieter. So it all depends. So he's doing it personally. That means he's going to be in the chill zone. Nice. And if you like golf, you're doing good there. Beach is right there. All good. So we'll see. But Custom English, if you're still looking, don't miss tomorrow night's call at 7:05 p.m. Because since I don't know how much it is in White Sands anymore, it might be over $100,000. And now you're going to say, okay, Eric, what can I get for $120,000? All right. Yes, I'm looking. Okay. So you have not decided on the White Sands. Or better yet, why are you looking in the White Sands area? Is there a reason that that particular area caught your eye? Because some people have bought in all kind of areas. Like some people say, I'll take Macau. They'll say, I'll take Macau Hills. That's an actual project, Macau Hills. It's not by the water, but they like that it's off a little ways from the water. They kind of like that. And it has a little pool area, fitness room, and nothing major. So they don't mind. Then some people pick actual Verone, like what's that place? I can't remember the name of the place now. It's over also in Verone, but come on. What's the name of this place? It's like Epic, but it's not Epic. Christopher, that's the place. Christopher, built out in the neighborhood, but in that neighborhood up the street is the zip line. The action park is up the street. So it's very interesting. There's things to do, even if it's in an area that seemingly is nothing, but it's in the city, so to speak, not city like downtown, but you can walk to the supermarket, walk to restaurant, bars, and things like that on the main street. So it has something, a little cachet, and it was cheap. 50,000, 60,000 for 2-bedroom units like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. But unfortunately, the developer got greedy. He raised everybody's price 30% because they didn't have anything in their contract that said you can't raise the price, or anything in their contract that said you can raise it a little bit. So that's the bad news. But nonetheless, let us know, Custom English, why did you choose, or why are you looking at White Sands area? Are you looking at other areas? And what's the price at White Sands right now for a 2-bedroom? Is it 110, 120, 125? How much has it increased over these last time I was there 3 years? Well, not quite 3 years, 2.5 years ago. So let us know. So I don't know if he can hear me or not. I'm going to wrap this up in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to end part of it now. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Once again, thank you for being here, even though I was way late this evening, but at least the show did go on. Hopefully you got a little bit out of this, even though it's not our normal 3 or 4 hours. I'm not trying to do those anymore, but at least we're still here for 2 hours, 1.5, 2 hours. So that was good. So once again, I want to thank you very much. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate your support. So please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, so you have to start thinking about, what if it gets harder? Are you going to be prepared? That's the $1 million question. Are you going to be prepared? And that you have to be. There's no way around it, in my opinion. The Federal Reserve is looking like they're going to be able to pull something off that I really, really didn't think they'd be able to do. And they're about to do it. So, and what I mean by that is the economy should have tanked harder than it has done, and they might have been able to pull off a soft landing, but they're on a teeter-totter right now. In fact, they're on a fence. That's how crazy this is. They're on a fence, and it could go either way depending on how the economy responds to no rate hike. That's what's going to be very interesting. So just keep that in mind. I'm doing some things in the background right now because I did see a response. He actually put down some prices for everybody. So if this is in your price range, go out to White Sands. Yes, I'm looking price. Here it is. He's at 120,000 to 135. Okay, that makes sense because they used to be around in the 80s. And that's still inexpensive. 120 to 135. Custom English, if you're going to buy at White Sands, so is it the quiet location that you like and walking to the beach? What made you look at White Sands as a viable option for you? That's what I want to know. I want to hear why a person picks their spaces. All right. Now, everybody doesn't pick the flashiest, the biggest, the baddest places. Some people say, hey, you know what? I want peace and quiet. I don't want to be where the party's happening at. I need to be miles away. And that's how I feel, quite frankly. Most of the time, no matter how much I love Larimar, it's not like I'm going to live there. But I'm just saying that's the funniest part. It's like I probably wouldn't live there, and unless I was in the villas, right? Or if I'm on the top floor. That's about the only way I would live there, because that's the only way I can get peace and quiet. So that would be my objective. If I'm going to live at Larimar, I'm probably not going to live there. Professor says once again, the heart, the strength, and the support. And also, I can't forget, when it's the professor, we have to show some love with that 15% off beachfront Java coffee that she has started, the entrepreneur. We are in a startup situation, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't mean we, because I don't work with her. I don't, but we is like the SSN fam. We have to show some support. We have to show some love, right? Our own is starting a business here, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, go get your 15% off and free shipping. And the beans are from all over the world. Premium beans, drip ground, Indonesia, Africa, Honduras, Guatemala, Peru. Premium beans and drip ground now starting at $19.95 for the drip ground, and then goes into the $21 to $25, $26, $27 range. Premium blend coffee, 1 pound, 2 pound, 5 pounds for the beans. Free shipping, I've already mentioned. The link down below in the chat box for everybody on live and in replay. Make sure you have the live replay on to use the link. You get 15% off. And that's till the end of June. All right. So get it now. Free shipping. You have no excuse. Show some love. All right. Let's see. He says quiet location. So he does want the quiet location. All right. Well, then I have a question. What do you think about the other locations, such as, for instance, Conarock could be quiet or not? I don't know. What do you think of downtown and like a place like the beach, which is actually not real? It's downtown, but it's out from being exactly downtown, because exactly downtown is going to be crazy because they have stores, shops, businesses, restaurant, bars. So that's where the hub is. That's ultimately when they build downtown. What about Primavera? They have villas. They have 2-bedroom villas that you can buy for like 80 grand, 90. Well, they're 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but you can get the 2-bedroom, 2 bath for 115. You can get a 1,500 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath villa for like 125, 140 at Primavera 2 and Primavera 3. And they have basketball courts. I don't know if it's going to be quiet, but it probably is because it's residential. But it's not going to be as quiet as over at White Sands, I don't think, because they build a lot of homes together, and they actually do have a basketball court, swimming pool, soccer field. So it's more families, especially when you have villas. But all I'm saying is, if that's your price range and you want peace and quiet, there's only certain locations, right, that's going to be nice and quiet. There's places in El Cordecito, Los Corrales that are quiet. Has more people, but there's places that are quiet. But I don't know if you can get something for that price range, but I'm pretty sure there is something at that price range. And it's by the beach, like Tequesta. condos are on the beach. They sell those. And some have been sold for about 140, 150. I don't know about now though, but they're already pre-made. They're already done. But then they have pre-construction also in El Cortocito, but you can walk to the beach, but it's not going to be quiet. That's the only problem, generally. Not going to be quiet. So English is saying quiet location is important to him. All right, Custom English. So cruise on land, you have to check my video on why it's no longer my #1 project, and it's not even in my top 5 because of their poison contract, I believe. So anybody who gets in, just remember you pretty much are at their mercy because you have no control over hardly anything. Because if you rent and you don't get their furniture package, then you cannot be in their rental pool. And if you rent, your price has to be up to 10% plus or minus. They dictate plus or minus, so you can't charge whatever you want. Also, you pay an HOA fee, and then on top of your HOA fee at Cruise on Land, you pay an amenities use fee. We don't know what the fee is. They haven't said. It could be $60 per room, or they might make it $100 per room, but that's per month. So you're going to pay your HOAs, plus it could be $120 a month for a 2-bedroom. It could be $200 a month for a 2-bedroom. That allows you, though, to be in the amenities section where you can go to the man-made beach, play volleyball there, go to the restaurant and bars around the man-made beach. You can go use over 100 of their attractions, as they call it. But the biggest attraction that I think is going to be there is going to be their water park. They have a water park there, which is pretty sweet. So, and then they have everything else. I mean, they have restaurants. They have another lake that you can do paddle boating on. And I don't know if you can swim in it, but nonetheless, they have wedding venues there. They have a little agricultural store there. It's pretty sweet, but it's a big resort ultimately. They have basketball courts. They have a soccer field, driving range for golf. They have their sports complex. They have an outdoor CrossFit training area. They have yoga outside. It's 100 amenities. There's too many to list. But they did have these poison pill things that I don't really like in their contracts. And they have a casino. They have a recording studio. It's pretty sweet. They have an amphitheater. It's pretty sweet, right? It's out by Verone, though. I don't know about quiet, but it's out by Verone. Right next, or not next, but close to Larimar. So, Custom English, since you're still looking, I guess maybe you might be on tomorrow night at 7:05, because in that price range, you could be staying at Larimar and getting everything that they're going to be talking about tomorrow. The HOAs are going to be $2 a square meter, as far as I know. That's what they're saying now, but 2.5 years when it's built, the first phase, how will they still stick to $2 a square meter? We don't know. But that's what they say it'll be, which is pretty awesome. And actually, it can stay that. They have an ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. When you have restaurant, bars, beach clubs, notice the keywords I keep saying about a beach club. Check this out. And you allow people to come in and use it and pay a fee. Now we're talking. Oh, and by the way, no fee for owners and owners' guests who are renting the units. Beautiful. Just like Vista Cana, no fee to use the amenities other than if you're going golfing, you got to pay the greens fees. All right, Custom English, I'll let you go for tonight because we got to wrap this up. But thank you so much for giving out that information and letting other people know, because you never know. Somebody might be watching this saying, hey, you know what? I want to get a place in Punta Cana. I want it to be nice and quiet. Now I know where to look. White Sands. Right? So that helps people out, and you know the prices. That might be something in a person's price range, $120,000 to $135,000 for a 2-bedroom unit. And like I say, if I remember correctly, they're around 80 square meters was the ones I was looking at. Maybe it was 85, but it wasn't 100 square meters, anything. It wasn't over 1,000 square feet or anything like that. It was more like 800, 900 square feet, but 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, quiet, balcony, no problem. And I think they had a tennis court in the back, if I remember right. And I think they had a fitness center, and they were making another tower. I can't, another 4, I think it's only 3 or 4 levels high. So it's in a nice community across the street from the golf course, and that's White Sands Golf Course. So it was pretty sweet, actually. If you want nice and quiet in a good location, there's not a lot, there's no bars and restaurants and things like that where those places are. So it's perfect for somebody that wants to live and be laid back and be able to walk to the beach. And there's a park around there as well that you can go to and go out to the beach. It's pretty sweet. So you get the best of both worlds. Nice and quiet, still get to walk to the beach in about 5 minutes. Sweet. What else can you ask for? All right, 7:05 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow for the Punta Cana #1 pre-construction project, Larimar City, with our friend, the realtor Gwen. He'll be on along with the man of the hour tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, will be Daniel Malky. All right. North American director for Claire HP in the house to discuss Larimar. And he can't talk about a lot of things. I won't talk about it, but you're going to hear some things coming out of his mouth tomorrow that you're going to be like, you got to be kidding. I can buy a 1-bedroom there for 90,000. I can buy a 2-bedroom for 120 still. Where do I sign up? There we go. I'm just going to give that preview. All right, let's wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, smash that like button. If you like what I was talking about tonight, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. But even better, go down to the bottom of the description page. Sign up for the email list. Why? Because YouTube sends out less than 10% notifications. That's it. 10%. The other 90% of people don't even know there's a video that came out live unless I send an email. Hopefully that'll help you out. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m. Hopefully some of you, all of you. And on Friday night at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have another subject matter. And we'll see how that goes. And I shall not be late for that one. So once again, appreciate your support. And I'll see you on the other side Thursday, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with all that said, no matter what happens out here, stay the course, stay motivated, stay focused, come and talk to us. Maybe you have somebody that can help you out if you have problems. But no matter what, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.